there is a DC hero who is as powerful as Superman, and possibly, he might be stronger. Join me on day 29 of my Superhero Pride Month challenge, and let's talk nerdy about the sun-absorbing authority member, Apollo. But before we get into that, go ahead and leave your answers in the comments below to this random question. If Apollo had a car, would he keep up with the maintenance, or would he wait until something breaks down before getting it fixed? Apollo made his comic book debut in Stormwatch Volume 2, issue number 4, and Andrew Pulaski was a young man who grew up in Pennsylvania, and one day when he was 12 years old, he came out as gay to his father, and his father did not respond to it well. Because Andrew was sent to live with his aunt, and his father never spoke to him again. Homophobic parent, superhero rule. And then at age 13, Andrew was abducted by aliens and experimented on. This is a rough start at life for him. But fortunately, these experiments had given Andrew superpowers on par with Superman, and he decided to use those powers for good. But he wanted to stay out of the spotlight, so he would covertly kill entire child trafficking rings. He then decided he wanted to give himself a superhero name that would inspire hope for people, so he called himself Apollo. So what exactly are Apollo's powers? So much like Superman, Apollo's body requires him to absorb solar energy in order for his powers to work. But unlike Superman, Apollo can absorb both yellow and red sun energy, whereas Superman can only absorb yellow sun energy. And with this solar energy, Apollo is given the typical superhero formula: super speed, invulnerability, stamina, enhanced senses, and he can fly. And as far as his super strength, he is so strong, he is stated to be able to hit harder than Lucifer. Yeah, he hits harder than the literal devil. But a major way that Apollo's powers stand apart from Superman is that Apollo can use the energy from his body and project it from his hands or his eyes. He can create force fields. His brain can emit radio waves so he can communicate with people long distance. He's a living telephone. As Apollo, he was recruited to join the superhero team Stormwatch, which is this ancient organization that protects Earth from alien threats. And then later on, Apollo is recruited by Superman to join the team The Authority, which is a group of heroes that were tasked with freeing the people trapped on the gladiator planet called War World. But now let's talk about Apollo's love life, because I love love and I love to talk about it. Apollo is gay in the comics, and his one and only love has always been Midnighter, who is a fellow Stormwatch and Authority member, and the subject of tomorrow's video. Midnighter was attracted to Apollo's violent acts towards child traffickers, and the two of them quickly fell in love, and eventually they would get married. And to this day, they remain loving and loyal to each other, and I feel like their relationship is on par with Hulkling and Wiccans from Marvel. But now it's time to discuss your answers to the random question: would Apollo keep up with the maintenance of his car, or would he wait for it to break down before getting it fixed? When it comes to his car, I'm getting a ditzy vibe from Apollo. Like, I feel like when he gets in the car, he's just gonna be driving and like, oh, it feels right, it sounds right, I guess nothing's wrong, and then he's just gonna ride it out until it dies on him. But what do you think of Apollo? Where does he rank on your favorite superhero character list? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, go ahead and hit the like button, and if you missed yesterday's video where I talked about Webweaver, go ahead and click on the box right here, and I'll see you in a bit.